move we go and enter back into open session.
I'll
Have a
second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right, we will take action on our business in closed session.
I'm just making myself a note in a minute.
Sure.
I make a motion to pursue the items as discussed with prior administrator as presented in closed session.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed?
I make a motion to move forward with contract amendments as discussed and modified in closed session.
Second it?
Motion and second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Colton, was that you?
Yeah.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Okay. I make a motion to approve the stipend as discussed in closed session for 24-25.
A second. That was Clayton, the second?
Okay.
Clayton, second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Back to you, Dan.
We got you finished there?
Yep.
Wow, great. Well, we move on to number 5, items for discussion and possible action. We have a discuss and take possible action on Chromebook purchases. There it is. What are those Chromebooks for? Is that for the
That's for the intermediate, so when the
intermediate
kids.
students?
Yeah, for the incoming fifth grade students, get Chromebooks, and then they have them, they turn them in at the end of the school year, but then they have them through eighth grade. So then, it's
Oh,
just for fifth grade.
For the
only.
new one,
Yeah.
the new
Mhm.
class?
Yes.
Okay, got it.
Yeah,
got
for
it.
the new class, so.
Okay. Any questions about this from anyone?
I wish the world was more paper and pencil, but.
Yeah.
What it is.
It's not, is it? You know, they say what goes around comes around. Maybe there will be a time when, hey, you ever see one of these?
Make a motion to approve the Chromebook purchase as presented.
Second.
Motion there and second. All in favor, say aye.
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 Aye, opposed? That's moving forward. Now we have budget revisions for 24 and 25. Is there someone that can just quickly explain some of those for me?
I think Carrie should.
Yeah, I have it up now. It wasn't working.
Did you get that here or no?
What was
Oh,
that?
never mind.
Do you want me to
It's
put it
not a
up
big
there?
You can speak loud enough, we can all hear
Okay.
you.
All right.
All right.
So just some amendments to the budget. It was, I will kind of give you the overview as far as the final numbers. So we have to break it down by fund. The Fund 10, 21, and 27 get lumped together, then 46, 50, and 80. There are changes in amongst all of the funds overall. The budget, the original budget that was approved back in October had a grand revenue total of $6,468,941. The revised budget for revenue did go up. We got more revenue than anticipated back in October. The difference was $156,106.85. Overall grand expense totals went down $1,443. So that is closer, the revised budget is getting us to where we should be close to at the end of the school year. There's always seems to be surprise expenses that show up at the last minute, invoices that come in that we don't know about. But that gets us to as close as possible with then a difference or showing a profit of $290,359 our original budget was approved with a profit of $132,000. So it did go up that little bit, which then will have to be a discussion as far as what we wanna do with that money. The main revenue change is because of open enrollment in and out. We got more than anticipated through open enrollment. And that's what.
Oh, that's what kicked in.
And that number didn't come out until June 4th.
Okay.
Otherwise, it was pretty close on,
Yeah, it came on pretty close.
yeah.
You said we have till July 31st to transfer into Fund 46?
That's correct. And I know, Ted from CISA 6 had some other options or some thoughts as far as the transfer into Fund 46 and not to determine that number until we know more of the expenses that come in between now and the next meeting.
So what we're looking for now is just the, budget revisions to recognize them. Do we have to make a motion to take some action here, or are we waiting till July?
I think we table it till the expenses are out and then review Chad's recommendations.
We almost need
That's
some.
for Fund 46 specifically. This would be a motion to just approve the amendment.
Just that,
At the
okay.
state that it's in.
Okay, so that's two separate things here, is what we're
Correct.
looking at. All right,
Yep.
all right. All right,
Is
I'll
there
make
any
the
other-
motion to approve the budget amendment here.
Second.
Any further discussion on what's been presented? All right, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Aye, opposed?
Okay.
All motion carries, that's, so then that'll be on next month's meeting then for the final.
For that final fund transfer.
Yeah.
is what we said.
Yeah, okay. Now we would like to take some time to discuss building maintenance and the like. We have, well, state law demands that we take care of all buildings and grounds. How do you like the parking lots? Very nice?
Very nice.
Bright yellow lines and
Yep.
everything. Or is it white? No, I don't know. I think it's yellow.
I haven't gone over there.
They're yellow.
They're yellow.
Yellow.
Okay. But it is something we have to continue to do. No matter what our future is, we have to maintain our buildings, and that is just a responsible thing to do. We have a building committee, and we're going to be, Scott, you're gonna be meeting with the building committee soon, and
Yes.
what is your plan, sort of just look things through and?
The committee we had last year, we had quite a few projects, a lot of them got done. It was just basically kind of go over what we did, what we haven't done, and what we haven't done, just.
Maybe take action on, see where things sit.
Yep, and there's a few things right offhand, I'm just thinking of the security doors up front. There was, I know we talked about replacing doors, more secure doors. But that's like a year ago, and I don't remember a year ago, so we would just have to revisit everything and talk with Chad and see what he's got on his list and go from there.
Well, and something else that, in reference to the committees, as stated at the beginning of every board meeting, this is not a meeting intended for input from the public. That's one of the functions of the committees, is that is not a board meeting. The public can have input in those in real time in said meetings. That's one of the reasons why we want to have those, is because they do still have to be posted publicly and follow follow the meeting laws accordingly. But this meeting is basically for the five of us, where that meeting, the public can have input and discussion, and there's some back and forth to be done in those types of, in the committee meetings. That's one of the reasons why we want to do it.
For those who are interested in participating, the opportunity's there.
The opportunities there to actively participate, for the general public to actively participate. You know, whether it be building or policy or any of them, it gives a place for the general public to have a real-time discussion. Not,
Yep. And because they're a committee of the board, that is why they will be posted too. Not because of quorum issues or anything like that, it's all because they're a committee of the board, so they will
So
always be
those
posted.
agendas are sent to us and we can
And you will
post how
post
we
them just
post.
like we do a regular meeting.
Yeah, and my, you know, cause this is great that you guys are doing this, and my recommendation, cause so much has been done this past school year, is maybe Scott just set up a meeting with Chad and he can walk you through both buildings. Because we've done some stuff with security and, you know, just so your group knows
Yeah.
what's been done so far. As far, you know, cause things change in a year, you know, needs change and the great things that we've done. Cause this year they did do some stuff with security. I have the cameras on the playground, which has been a godsend at the intermediate, because, you know, those little intermediate boys like to do things that we sometimes have to look at cameras. Miss Faust looks at them for me, but yeah. So I think that's great, and whatever agenda or anything you put out, just send to us, and then we can take care of posting it.
Okay.
Yeah, and irregardless of whatever the future holds, it would behoove us to maintain our status quo, especially this year, keep things going, keep things in repair, so that whatever comes at us in the future, we're ready for it. That's the way I'm thinking. So, yeah, Scott, you just wanna handle it that way?
Yeah.
Any other discussion on this agenda item? Sure.
No action.
No, we won't take any action on that right now. Discuss and take possible action on the regular school board meeting dates. So we talked about the
Time.
meeting time on June 2nd, but officially, as you saw in the packet, each meeting is listed where it's going to be held, the date, and all that. Did you see that at all?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Was there any issues about that at all?
Are we gonna keep like July and August in the library or in the gym here, or in the gym?
Doesn't matter, this is fine. I mean, is it easier
I mean,
in the library than the gym?
I think the concern was
Or-
with Wi-Fi connection, but my Wi-Fi seems fine on my computer. How is yours, Terry? I don't.
Is the gym,
It was cutting
the
it
gym's
out.
fine?
Right now, the gym has a lot of stuff stored in
Oh,
it for the
okay.
summer, just because of the cleaning.
I mean, I don't know why it's
everything.
moved, I'm just kinda curious why.
If you're asking, I'm sorry, I don't know if I was allowed to speak, but yeah, either place is perfectly fine for me, I just need to know so I can plan accordingly.
Yeah,
For this
so-
meeting, it worked out great because the gym, when you walk by, it's full.
Yeah, right,
Yeah,
it
if you
is,
still,
it is.
I mean, if you still need it, there's no reason why we can't have.
So the summer meetings here.
It's all right.
I don't know, the summer meetings have been here, it seems, I don't know why, I'm just asking.
I
The
think
last meeting,
the last one
Chris
too, you know,
asked
Chad is such a hard worker and got immediately working and filled that gym.
Ah.
So that's why that June 2nd one was here. So yeah, if we, July and August, I would say let's just keep it in here.
I mean, it's
And then
fine.
We
Whatever.
once
used to have
school
all the
starts-
meetings in here, I don't know, I always liked having them in the library versus the gym personally, but.
I kinda said the same thing, but I was like, you know.
I don't know.
I think back when you guys used to do
Is it connection?
the month, student of the month, thank you, it sometimes got too crowded.
Yes, that,
Since we
yeah.
stopped doing the student of the month thing, I do believe it is easier and nicer in here, I would agree.
What would the board like to do?
I might be able to move it in here too.
Year round here?
But, and then we can see with connection, if we have some connection issues, I don't know if people's devices are fine, I don't know.
Well, if the board would prefer it here, I mean, I think it's easier to hear each
More
other, there's no
intimate.
echo or anything like that. or
So
closer.
how about this? I'll make sure connection issues are good, you know, which is better, I guess, you know, just when we are presenting up there with the computer
I
as
don't
well.
care if you're full.
And we'll go from there, but I think July and August, just with everything in the cafeteria or the gym right now, let's just have it in here for
Well,
July and
it
August.
sounds like the interest is to have it
I'm
here.
getting some feedback that the big screen TV isn't gonna work.
Oh, it isn't gonna work?
Yeah. So, I've been overruled.
I'll tell Brian.
Are the dates
Yeah,
still
Brian's
good?
gonna have it.
All right, the schedule will stand as printed
Oh,
then probably.
are the dates good? For the board?
So I make a motion to approve the dates as presented, and the meeting place will be the library.
I think we should leave the meeting location just as here, the building.
Just
That
H&R.
leaves it open, so like if, when we have our annual meeting, that leaves it open to, because that's better attended, that we can have it in the gym. It's somewhere in this building. If you can't find
And
it.
if you don't want anyone
If
to
it's
come,
not on this end
hide
of it,
in
it's
the
on that end.
corner.
It's not that big of a building.
That would make it easy.
It's,
exactly.
I would just put it as it's somewhere in this building. That leaves it up for, if the gym's full, we can move it here. Let's have a little bit of flexibility.
So I'll put you as a second with your.
Perfect.
All right. Clear as mud?
All in favor there?
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That's good. One more thing here, discuss and take possible action on the school fees for the 25-26 school year. And we talked about the lunch fees last meeting, I believe. But this is a technical thing we have to go through and put in place, right, Angie?
Yes, so, just because then we can get communication out and it's ready to go for registration in, July. So the changes in the document you received, the changes are in red. So 5K, will be $70 per child, change from 50. So they are grouped in with the first through eighth
Yeah.
graders. Okay, so it's $70 for first through eighth grade. And then 4K is $50 per child. Family maximum is $150 per family. And then grades 5 through 8, activity and sport fee, one time per child is $30. And then other change in red is the Chromebook, insurance is just grades 6 through 8. It's no longer fifth grade, because they get these Chromebooks, but the fifth graders are having their Chromebooks housed at school. They're not taking them. I would eventually love to have them all housed at school, just because when riding the buses, what do kids do with their Chromebooks? Play games. Okay, that's not the point of the Chromebook. So we're kind of piloting with the fifth grade, leaving them housed at school, so we have Chromebook carts, where the kids will just have them at school, they'll be charged, they won't forget their cord at home, they won't lose something, they won't, yeah, so.
How will they do homework?
And that's where, if they have a device at home, which most people do, that's great.
I
Or
would
we
use that
can make
excuse. I don't.
arrangements.
Can't do homework.
We
Yeah.
can make arrangements where if you don't, if a family doesn't have a device at home, we can have them check it, you know, they can check a device out, so they can do homework, but.
Can't do homework without Chromebook.
I don't know.
Wow.
Can't do it.
I don't know. So, yeah, we'll see how it works. I'm excited for the cards, cause they're some nice cards that were purchased.
Do they still, the families pay a insurance fee or anything on them Chromebooks too, I thought?
Grades 6 through 8 have a $30 insurance fee.
Well, I mean,
We took the fifth grade.
I'm sure there's, I don't know, kids are kids, there'd be some broken Chromebooks at school yet.
Yeah, you could talk to Ms. Faust a little bit more, cause she kind of was the keeper of how many broken screens. When the kids would come in, I don't know what happened. Okay. Yeah, so they get one, with that insurance, they get one screen fixed for free, I guess, under
Sure.
your insurance. And then after that, then Ryan would charge them accordingly. And then we just
It
add
just
that
gets
fee.
charged to the parents or?
Yes, and then we add that fee to Skyward, you know, as a
Okay.
technology fee.
All right, everybody good to go on that now?
Yes.
Make a motion to approve the 2025-26 school fees.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye opposed, motion carries. Ms. Angela Hose, would you have a report for us tonight?
Sure. Let's see. No, let's see, since school's been out, we've been very busy. We started having office meetings every other week that includes administrative assistants, includes Mrs. Smithyman, Mr. Smithyman, Leah, or Ms. Voights, and Ms. Troy, and we just talk about things that have to be done. And as we're in closed session, you saw on the whiteboard, we are hashing many things out. I think we can all be very proud, the office staff can be very proud where the direction we're taking with things. So that's been amazing just to see everyone help out where needed. Everyone's been wonderful with that. Today I did attend CISA 6 for Planning for Impact, and it's just talking more about the mentor thing that we had talked about at an earlier board meeting, and just kind of getting those new teachers to stay, because so many new teachers go into the field and they up and leave, but it's the why behind it, and it's just providing that support. So moving forward, just kind of creating a mentor program for them, and maybe even looking at a mentor handbook that we could give to the mentors and the mentees, you know, moving forward. So as a district, we're solid with that, because you want to keep your young teachers going.
Wasn't there a mentor program started lately here or not?
Yeah, we've agreed to have mentors for next year.
Okay,
So
okay.
new teachers automatically have those mentors, or if someone's in a plan of improvement, they might receive a mentor as well. And then I would assign, you know, I've already talked to some about being mentors next year to certain others. And I talked to Hartford Joint 1, because there was a training planned in August, and if the grant, I've heard we're gonna get the grant. So it's 2 dates in August where the mentors, would come. For example, Hannah is agreed to be a mentor, so she'll go to this training in August, and then the second day of this training, the new teachers come in. So then we'll have a discussion with what should be discussed at that, and it'll kind of help, because going to Mrs. Lindeman to be a mentor, she's kind of like, well, what do I do?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, she needs a little direction as far as just the expectations that are expected of her too. So it was a good training today. I go back in October for kind of a follow-up. Yeah, and take one other person with me, just so we have 2 people there. 2 heads are better than 1, right?
So here?
Yeah, exactly, so,
All right, thank you.
yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Announcements, anybody? Announcements, events? Do we have anything this coming up? Summertime.
No,
It's summer. Go swimming.
Parking lots are done.
Yeah.
Just, Chad's been waxing the floor.
Make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Teases me every day.
All in favor?
Aye. Aye.
Motion adjourned. Meeting done till next month.
Yes, I did. Oh, here.
Yeah.